Another not too bad champion to get out of low elo with is Kled. He has great matchups and he is good into ranged champions too. You can check his matchups on op.gg. It will also show you his win rates and kill rates. So it looks like we are up against a Scion. In terms of Scion, he's always going to run TP. So I would always run TP. And then you want to run Ignite if you feel kill pressure. And as Kled, you will have a lot of kill pressure. If you're not as comfortable running Ignite, you can always run Flash. I'm going to go with Ignite. And in terms of rune, Conqueror is best versus melees. We're going to go Triumph, a Clarity, and Last Stand. Those are always your go-to runes. You can switch it up if you feel like you want to. We can go Tendency. And then Demolish and Bone Plating. We got Attack Speed for the sub runes. And we got Adaptive Force and Armor. In terms of dodging, this is not a dodge. Yes, they have a Kali, but we have Vayne, Graves, Jungle, Mid, Lux. Got a tank support. If you're hard stuck silver, gold, or even plat, watching these vids will get you out of your elo. Or if you have any questions on how to get out of your elo, I will let you know, because I myself was also hard stuck for several seasons. So as Kled, the abilities you want that are off quick cast are your Q, a W, and R. If you prefer it not to be like that, then that's on you. There's always preferences. Q, it will just instantly Q, but in terms of when it's off Q, you have an indicator, and in my opinion, it's just more accurate. We went with Q first, and we're gonna go W second. Your W works as an active passive, so if you auto, it will begin your W. You want to Q the Scion and not the wave, so like this. Can't get an auto up there, fine. He is gonna get level 2 before us, it looks like. Always want to dodge, move to the side and try to dodge his Q. So at level 1, you just want to poke with your Q and trade 1 or 2 autos. Level 2 is where Kled hits a spike, and that's where you want to trade. And you don't want to fight here because the casters are really strong. Look how much damage I took. Just unfortunate that we had to leash. So we have level 2 now. We actually want to look to trade here. So when you decide to trade autos with the champion, that's when you level your W. And it's best to level your W with a hotkey. So once unmounted, you will get a white bar underneath your health, and every auto on a champion will give you plus 15, and every Q landed on a champion will give you plus 15. Also, last hit in minions will give you plus 4 until you hit 100, where then you will remount, or you could just base and remount instantly. So we're at the HP where we can kill this Scion. The Scion can't really kill us unless he lands all his abilities. We land our Q, and when our W is up and active, we have 4 autos where we have increased attack speed, and the last auto will have increased damage. At Scion's HP, we're looking to dive him. We're just waiting for all our abilities to come up. The combo we're going to go with is Q to instant E, Ignite, and then autos. And then we want to move out of turret range. So we're just waiting for Scion's passive to go out again, which it does. Push in the wave and then get a turret proc off. Once we get this demolish proc off, we're going to base. First back, we are going to buy Trinity Force. That's going to be our item. You can go Stride Breaker and you can go Tiamat first. I'm going to go Trinity Force. So as Kled, you always want to look to trade when your W is up. If you land your E onto the champion, you will be able to E again, and it is shown by the champion being highlighted yellow underneath. And when the Scion is charging his Q is when you want to land your Q. Always want to move forward while autoing. I'm anticipating the dive, so I've already calculated that I can take at least 3 to 4 shots, and when you unmount you actually lose aggro. And he's dead again. So Kled is a pretty good champion into Sion. We're going to push in this wave and next wave if it does not crash. We have to actually stay because we want to push this in. You never want to lose out on CS. Question is, are we going to stay for a plating? And the answer is yes. Let's see how this plays out. He's already queued. When staying for a plating, you want to see what he still has up. So he just uses Q, and we're on mountain, so we still have a Q that will put a bit of distance between us, and we can always try go for a remount. We spot a ward, clean it out, but unfortunately the Vi shows up, and there's nothing we can do in this situation. We ain't got flash, and we don't have E because we're unmounted, so we gotta fight here. So you can go Sheen second. We're going to go Sheen second. And we bought boots. And we're going to TP back to lane. We're going to go 3 points into Q. And then we're going to max W. So you have two options in terms of maxing. You can either max Q first or W first. Or you could do a third thing, which is what I like to do sometimes. And that is put 3 points into Q. And then W max. So the Sion has based, which means we're going to slow push, make him miss as much as he can. If he misses the cannon, that's great for us, which he will. Perfect. And then the more melees he misses, the better for us. So this is the Q I was talking about. When he charges, this is when you want to Q. Makes it easy for us. So the Sion comes back to lane. As Kled, when you're ahead versus Sion, you will have lane prio. So we can always look to trade. And as you can see, it works out for us. He did decide to go boots first, which is actually a really good option for him. But it's not going to save him because we already have a good lead. As you can see. We know he doesn't have ult. So we have kill pressure, especially with Ignite. He always likes to do this. We always get plus 15 for our recharge. As you can see by the white bar, is going up quick. It's about 5 autos and a Q shot. E through, Ignite. We could have not E through. And it looks like a kill is... And it's a free kill. And the Sion has his TP up. Gonna try and get a plating here. Should be able to. Got our plating. Gonna proxy the next wave via bot lane. Proxy basically means to push in a wave without the support of your minions. One bad thing about Kled is his proxying is really bad until you get timeout. We got enough for our Trinity Force, so we needed to base anyway. And this is a great base for us because we don't miss anything. So you never want to miss any resources in this elo.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Just because they're our team, don't mean we can trust them.
Yeah, boy, does damage. Yeah, I think we FF this. Unfortunately, huge jungle diff. So we're gonna have to FF. So in terms of when you FF, you want to see your differences. So huge jungle diff, but the 4 other teammates on the enemy team was better than yours. And then our ADC is doing good, but because our support is not playing with the ADC, it doesn't really matter. And on top of that, the Vi is so fed along with the Akali. Both Vi and Akali are dive champions. Our ADC will just insta die. Unfortunately, you're gonna get games like this where you won your lane, you hard won top lane. Fortunately, you just gotta move on from these games and pretend like they did not happen, or you can duo queue so that you have an even better chance from the 3 of Graves, Lux and Nautilus that you would have had an extra player. So it would have been 3 good players versus 4 good players on the enemy team. It's just unfortunate.